Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the YouTube world, CJ Rose is back in the building. Welcome back to the channel. Word is bond, love is love. Like, comment, subscribe, or do all the above. And if you ain't doing anything today, follow my Instagram. RugerRose23 is the place to be. All right. So, got a little bit of interesting news that's been dominating for, I guess, the last day or two. And, I guess I might as well talk about it. Okay. So, it has come to light that one Jeff Hardy rejected WWE's offer to come back because WWE doesn't realize that they messed up. How did they mess up, though? Well, as everybody knows, Jeff Hardy got released from WWE. It's been about a month now because they thought when they were on tour at a live event that he was high. They thought he was high. But that ain't the case. That wasn't the case. But apparently it wasn't the case. So, because of that, WWE offered rehab, and Jeff Hardy refused. So they said pretty much, well, if you're not going to take the help that we're offering, then we have no other choice but to let you go. And at the time when the news was released, I kind of was, I kind of was at the, I was on WWE's side with this in a little bit. I was like, well, they offered him help. They thought he was intoxicated. They thought he was high, whatever the case was. And they wanted to help. So in that regard, I was like, okay, well, at least WWE tried. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they didn't care. They tried to help the best way they could. And I was sitting here like, well, Jeff got some demons still, man. It sucks. I hope Jeff gets better. Then this news comes to the light. So Jeff Hardy does a drug test, obviously. And the results come back negative. They come back negative, which means Jeff Hardy wasn't high at all. Jeff Hardy was 1,000% sober at the time. He just did what he did at the live event was just take pictures and talk to the fans. That's pretty much what he did in this sense. So because WWE knew that and they knew they messed up because they just assumed something really, really serious and a big deal, because they assumed that, WWE calls Jeff Hardy and they offer him not only a brand spanking new contract, but an induction into this year's Hall of Fame. And Jeff Hardy refused that. And you know what? I don't blame him one bit. I don't. Because honestly, why would you assume? Why would you feel and think that man was intoxicated at the time? Why would you feel that way? Why would you think that? I need that explained to me. Why? I mean, I'm confused here. I'm very confused because it's a live event. It's not like it was on national TV. That's probably the other thing about it. It was at a live event, right? If this was on national TV, then this would be more headlined than it was. Because this was on live TV. We're all watching it. We're all seeing it. And everybody's asking these questions like, what's going on with Jeff Hardy? Is Jeff Hardy okay? Then it would be that bigger of a deal. But it was a live event. So it was more the assumption of what the fan took for the video. And then we took it as, oh man, is Jeff Hardy good? Is he all right? So now it's like, this is pretty much just, we're just we're just taking what our eyes are showing us. And honestly, I think we all thought that. I think we all thought something was a little off. You know what I'm saying? I think we all thought that. I don't know if I thought that. I probably was just like, this is interesting, because I don't think anybody really does that. I mean, you know, in this sense, you get the win, you celebrate with your teammates. You know what I'm saying? You don't really just, once the match is over, you don't even get it. You don't even get in the ring. You just roll out and then just go to the fan. That I ain't gonna lie. The way Jeff moved, a little suspicious. I'm not lying on that. I will say that. A little bit of a, head scratcher in that sense. But other than that, Jeff really didn't do anything bad. This was literally a whole assumption. But at the same time, WWE slandered Jeff, and that's so wrong. That's wrong. This man's been fighting his demons for God knows how long. He's been fighting to be better. And I felt Jeff was better. I don't think Jeff was going to relapse. I don't think so. I think he was at the point now where he was happy. He was good. He wanted to retire in WWE. He did. He said that. He said, if I want to end my career, I want to end in WWE. And y'all screwed that up for him because y'all want to assume he just had a relapse. Y'all just want to assume, oh, man, he's losing it again. Bro, I don't think he's doing anything. I don't think he did anything bad. He just did what I think any babyface would do. Go to the crowd, take pictures with fans. That's actually not the actions of somebody who's intoxicated or high. You know what I'm saying? Which makes that even worse. Because you high intoxicated, like if you're high intoxicated, why would that be the number one thing? Why would that be the first thing that you do? Like, if we're being honest here, WWE should look into Victory Road 2011 Sting versus Jeff Hardy. Take that Jeff Hardy, who was not in the right frame of mind, who was high, who was sober, all that. Take that Jeff Hardy and compare it to that video, and tell me, do you see similarities? Because I think you can. I would think you would know if somebody was high or not. And if you are on tour, and Jeff knows that, I think Jeff has been around for long enough to know when you're on tour or when you got business, you know not to do anything that is going to screw up your job. I think Jeff knows that. I think Jeff's a pretty good enough professional to know what to do. So I'm trying to look at this through WWE's eyes, like, why? Like, why assume that? See, I'm probably more mad at myself because I was siding with them. Like, I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking, damn, Jeff relapsed. Jeff is fighting demons. Like, but he wasn't. It was what they should have did. They should have, before they even made the decision to release him, they should have got the test results back. And once it was negative, then you could have just sat there and went, just that question, oh, well, why did you do what you did? Why didn't you just celebrate your teammate? Have a conversation with him after that. Don't just go off what you see, because things ain't what they seem. So with that being said, what? Bro, what? I'm mad at myself. Jeff, you're one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. I'm sorry I doubted you, bro. I'm sorry. WWE, God, you would think, you would think after the last 2 years of what they've been doing, you would think they would stop and think, bro. You would think they would stop and think. Bro, it just felt like there was just a complete reaction. Like, it was just like, oh, he's doing something he's not supposed to be doing? he must be high. And because it's Jeff Hardy, we're thinking because he's intoxicated, he's high, he's not in the right frame of mind. That's messed up. Man. I don't blame Jeff Hardy for not saying yes. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. And then you're going to bribe him with being in the Hall of Fame this year? Number one, if Jeff Hardy is going to the Hall of Fame, he should definitely do it first as being one half of the Hardy Boys. That is actually, you're not, listen, Jeff Hardy deserves to be in the Hall of Fame 100%, like 1,000%. But if we're talking about his career, the Hardy Boys come first. Definitely come first before he gets the Hall of Fame. What? Man. I'm just so mad, bro. Oh, my God. God, the year, we're still in January, bro. We're about to be in February in the next couple of days, and we're still in January. The year pretty much still just started, and WWE is doing nonsense. How much time I got, man? We got 20 minutes to the Royal Rumble, man. We about to get into it. I need to kill a little bit of time before the Rumble. So let me finish with this pre-show. Let me see if something happened and all that jazz. But it's been Rose, man. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the love support as always. Again, we back. We were out of commission for a couple of days. We are back tomorrow. Expect me to react to the battle rap disses that happened this past week. Be ready for that. But until next time, peace, love, 100. Hear it? Cake life.